Jack and Eddie Diamond were the sons of poor Irish immigrants. They found their way into crime, of course. In 1927, on October 16th, Eddie was supposed to be a bodyguard for this hood in New York, a prohibition guy. Eddie, little Augie, Orgen, O-R-G-N. He was sick. He didn't come in that day. His brother took his place. They were getting $1,000 a week to guard this guy. Can you imagine? That was in 1927. So Jack Diamond took his brother's place. They were walking down the Lower East Side in Manhattan. Three guys walked out of nowhere and just started shooting. They blew little Augie away, killed him, and Diamond was pretty shot up, but he survived. He was called the clay pigeon in the underworld. Someday I'll tell you an interesting story about how I'm pretty sure he was killed, why he was killed. He was dealing in dope. Sometime later in 1927, Eddie Diamond is diagnosed with pulmonary tuberculosis pretty badly too. He packs up his wife, Kitty, and his son, John, and they move out to Denver so they can get treatment at a hospital, their specialty hospital, and his brother's paying all the bills. Just to be sure nothing happens to him, Legs Diamond sends Dominick Bifano with him, with Eddie, as a bodyguard. Well, Jack Diamond was a weasel, and he cheated everybody, and he made the stupid mistake of cheating Dutch Schultz. So Schultz found out where Eddie was, and he sent two guys, Joe Piteo and Moran, out to kill Eddie. On November 5, 1927, two of Schultz's guys spot Eddie and his bodyguard, and they drive up to him and they blast him with machine guns. But Eddie and his bodyguard survived. They get out and they ran like hell. They survived. Stupidly, Piteo and Moran came back that night to get their car. They had jumped out of the car and chased Eddie on foot, and they left the car there. When they came back to the car, they were arrested, which is pretty stupid. Anyway, on January 14th, 1930, Eddie, he was only 27 years old, died from tuberculosis, leaving behind his wife and his family.
Chrissy?
Yeah, Ma?
Can you stop lifting your rusty weights while we talk to you?
Chris, we're worried about you and your new friends.
Pop, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
No, Peter, it's not okay. Chris, we don't want you in the mafia.
Hey, I'm in waste management.
Chris, you need to be back in high school where you belong, but Principal Shepard won't let you back in, and we don't know what to do.
What do I need school for? Tony Danza never went to school, and he played a guy named Tony on 4 different TV shows.
Lois, let me handle this. Chris, I'm going to say this in a way an Italian mechanic would understand. You're breaking your mother's heart.
Ma! Why didn't you say so? Ma! I'll take care of it.
What have you got there?
A guy let me back into school says what?
What? Damn it!
Okay, see you on Monday.